Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your general guidance for the next few weeks. So we are looking at most of May, okay? So this is good for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. Get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Let's have a look what is going on for my beautiful Scorpios. All right, my lovely people. I'm going to start with the wisdom of the Oracle to get your general themes. Okay, so we're going to get a general reading first, then we're going to add another layer for money and career, and then another layer for loving connections, right? And anything else that Spirit wants to bring forward. Okay, we've got the round and around card, which keeps coming out. Okay, so it's not just you. Oh, with the unfinished symphony, that is definitely a double message. Something needs to be finished off for you to be able to get to your happy place. We've got happy, and flexible. Okay. All right. Let's get your affirmation. Okay, these are mine from Hoping to Having. And what's the affirmations for my Scorpios, please? I am clear in my goals. And I am allowing all answers to flow through me and to me, empowering me into appropriate action. Okay, I'm glad to see that, because some of you might be saying, I don't know what this is. Okay, so the answers are going to come. All right, the answers, if you've got any questions, are going to come. All right, these are the everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards. Express yourself. Oh, both of those? Yeah, okay. And we have success, and you are a star. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's get the tarot, and then we can pull the whole thing together. Okay? All right, lovelies, let's go. These are the Tower of Dreams. Okay. Right. We've got the Knight of Coins, the Devil, the Eight of Wands. We are moving past this. This is energy that's on its way out, okay? With the Two of Cups, the Star. So we've got the Star twice, because we've got the Star there, okay? With the Ace of Cups, that new beginning is coming in. And the Queen of Coins with the Palace of Swords, okay? All righty. Let's have a little look at this then. Let me bring this up, okay? These two have kept coming up, all right? So I don't want you to feel picked on by the universe, okay? The round and around, an unfinished symphony. They've come up for probably half the signs that I've done, all right? It's sort of a repeated thing at the moment. If there's anything that you just, all right, let's talk about one at a time. Round and around is a repeated cycle. Something you thought was done, and here it is again. You know, you might have left a job because it was toxic. You get a new one, and the same things are rearing their head in a different environment. Like, what? Here we go again. Or you thought, that's it. I'm not doing that habit or behavior anymore. And then, yeah, sort of slide back, and here we are again. Okay. This could also be somebody else's behavior pattern that's around you. Okay, somebody outside of you, like a family member or a friend, and they keep bringing the same problem to your door or the same issue to your door, and you're like, what am I going to do about this? All right, so this round and around wants to finish off, okay? Unfinished symphony is, it is time for this to finish so that that egg can crack open. Now, eggs in Oracle and Tarot, they're not really in tarot, but they're in Oracle. They tend to represent the good stuff cracking open. So I need something to finish off so that the good stuff can crack open. So let's look at it then. This round and around just keeps coming. Now it's linking in with the Knight of Coins and the Star. Right, so this round and around, well, I think I want to clarify this as well. The Knight of Coins is money, security, stability, something that's long term. All right, I'm kind of taking my time to build something that's going to get there. Right, so say, for example, I start a relationship thinking, right, you know, put the work and effort into it and the time and appreciation, and in 6-12 months this is going to blossom into something beautiful. And then perhaps for you, you find that it doesn't. You put the work in and it comes to nothing. Is that what the round and around is for you? Okay, so I'm listening to my team. It's linking in also with the star, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, right? Because we've got the goals over here as well. Perhaps these goals need to be shifted. Perhaps these goals are outdated. This round and around, only you will know what it is. It's a general reading for my Scorpios. Apply it to your own circumstances, okay? This could be a property they're giving me. You know, I'm trying to sell my house and I get a buyer and it falls through, and I get a buyer and it falls through, and it's like, I just want to move on to my future. Why isn't it happening? I want you to get really clear in your goals. All right, so what is it I want from this? What am I actually trying to achieve? When we get clear in our goals, right, that desire, what's the outcome I'm looking for here? Because the Knight of Coins is all about sort of, I'm building something for the future to get something out of it. So what's the outcome? What am I trying to achieve? What is the goal? I want to get clear in the goal, right? As I get clear, I can start to see, in clarity in the goal helps me to identify what might be blocking it, what might be in the way. You know, do I run out of steam halfway? Do I allow other people to get in the way? What is blocking me? Now, I like the fact that we've got the star here, which is wishes, hopes and dreams, but it's also a healing card. So as we shine the light on it, right, put the light on it. In other words, let that aha moment come up, right? Then we can start tackling it. And then we can change that goal. Okay, so as I said, some of you don't know what this is about. So I am allowing all answers to flow through me and to me, empowering me into appropriate action. So as I get clear in that goal, whatever this round and around is, then I'm asking, what am I resonating on? What am I vibrating on? What is the match within me? Why am I attracting this to me again and again? Why? Try not to say, why is this happening to me? All right, because that's victim energy. We want to say, okay, if I've got the same thing going on here, then there is something in me that is mirroring this, and I need to find it so I can clear it and I can finish it, because it keeps playing out. That devil energy, as we know, is all about feeling trapped and stuck, beholden. You know, I've got no options, I've got no choices. You have, but we need to find them. We need to change that thinking so that we can step into this Ace of Cups and this new beginning. Your whole being wants to move you into a happy place. Security, stability, to move forward. This is a wonderful energy here, and it's beginning, the Ace of Cups, the beginning of that happiness opening up when we tackle this round and around an unfinished business, unfinished symphony. Okay, so I want you to use this mantra. I am allowing all answers to flow through me and to me, empowering me into appropriate action. So I'm not just getting the answers, I'm then actioning them. Okay, now part of this is expressing yourself. To express yourself clearly, communication is key. Talk about it, reach out. So whatever the situation is, reach out, talk about it, express yourself. As you do that, you are aligning with success. And it says on the card, success in all areas, all is unfolding in your favor. You are a winner. So this is going to be sorted. You're a star. You're shining brightly. You're allowing the light to shine on that which you need to know and see. You are a highly guided, shine brightly, high vibrational being. You are a star. So we've got the star twice. Now I like that, especially with this round and around, because as I said, the star isn't just hopes, wishes and dreams. It's also healing, rebalancing, rebooting from a place of light, from a place of high vibration, because everything here is about you moving into a happy place. And whatever this is has been kind of pulling you back, reducing the happiness, limiting you, and we want to free ourselves to move forward. So the happy card, as we can see, is fabulous. She's sitting on the egg, she's celebrating, she's holding the star, so we've got the star there again. That egg wants to crack open so that your happiness can come in and move forward. So the 8 of Wands is forward movement, it's good news, it's I'm free now, I'm free from the devil energy to move towards my new beginning, whatever that is for you. And it's stability. It's security, it's financial security. The Queen of Coins is lovely, lovely energy for you, Scorpio. It is about what is solid and stable. It is affluent, prosperous, money. We've got all the good stuff you're moving towards the good stuff, basically. Okay. Now we're being asked to be flexible. Another egg. Look at all these eggs. Okay, you've got 3 eggs here. There she is, Miss Bendy, Miss Yoga, upside down on this egg. Okay, it's all about set those goals, right? The goals are in your egg that want to crack open. Set those goals, be clear about them, but allow them to be a little bit flexible. So what you want to do is you set your goals. I want, or I desire is better than I want, okay? I desire, ... But allow it to be this or something better. Go into the energy underneath the thing, all right? Let me just explain that. Let's say I want a better job because I want better money, because I want better freedom, because I want more options and choices. Do you see the way we're going down the layers? Okay, so instead of saying I want that job on that salary, go underneath. I want the freedom. So I'm choosing a better job for me rather than that job, okay? I'm choosing the best job that's aligned with my underlying goal, which is financial freedom and flow, right? If it's love, rather than saying I want this person at this age that looks like this, we're saying what's underneath that? I want to feel seen. I want to feel I belong. I want to feel part of. I want to feel a partnership. Right, so I'm aligning with the best match for me with that sense of being valued and seen and partnership rather than it looks like this. Do you see what I mean? So we're going underneath it. So be flexible. And we got the 2 of Cups underneath here. So this could absolutely be about love and romance, but it could also be about loving connections, friendships, family, and self-love. Right, I want to be happy. These are, I've got my 1 cup here and now I've got 2. I'm expanding my happiness. I'm reaching out. I'm supported and I'm supportive. And I'm seeing clearly now with that Palace of Swords what I want to be, see, do and have. I can see clearly. No more fog, no more mist, because that round and around just keeps pulling me back. I'm trying to move forward. Now, you are moving forward, and I want to reassure you of that, right? We never do 1 step forward, 1 step back. There's always some growth in there, some expansion in there. All right, might do 2 steps forward and 1 step back, but take the small wins because you are moving forward, okay? But there is a breakthrough wanting to come here. And if you look at the titles of some of the other signs, and, many of you will watch your moon, your rising, your sun, watch the other videos. There's a lot of similar energy, the breakthrough. This is it. It's the time. This is happening for everybody, but each sign has a slightly different emphasis on what it's about. Now, I want to clarify this 9 of Coins because for you, the round and around is to do with something that is long-term, slow, stable, secure, that you're expecting to bring you the rewards that perhaps it just isn't. Okay, so let's find out some more. Tell me about this round and around for Scorpios. Can I have some more information? Let's make it a bit clearer, please. King of Swords, there's the clarity with the 2 of Cups again and the Queen of Coins again. Okay, all right, so this round and around, predominantly about love or self-love, self-care. So self-care, that's what's coming through strongly. Okay, do I value myself enough to stop this round and around? Do I love myself enough? Do I care about myself enough? This is to do with predominantly either relationships or habits and behaviors, that it needs to be broken now, properly, fully done. Okay, it could be an addiction, it could be a toxic relationship that you just keep forgiving and letting back into your life until you say, do you know what, I'm done, this is enough. Okay, I like the fact we've got the King of Swords here because he's an expert, so we're using our nozzle, we're using our intelligence, our logic. We're not getting highly emotional about this, we're just looking at it in a more practical, logical way. And the Queen of Coins, and in this deck you see her third eye is lit up, big light here. It's like I'm getting my aha moments. She is all about money, as we know, security, stability. I am safe and secure, but I am really using my sense of stability and security and insight to say I am bringing this to a close. So I want you to look at your own habits, behaviors, and relationships around you, so self-love or love of others, that is linked to this around and around, and say to yourself, I'm sorting this. Okay, because I'm a star. Now we've got the success card, so you're going to achieve this. We've got the happiness and the moving forward, so we are moving forward into that better love, better self-care. We've got it sorted, but we're being flexible, so we're not saying my way or the highway. We're allowing it to be a little bit fluid, but whatever this round and round was, we're done. It's finished. It's time. Okay, all right. Anything else that we want to clarify? No. We're going to move on to money and career. Okay. So, Scorpio, if you are retired and not interested in the career part, just ignore that part. Take the money part. So this is jobs, businesses, career, money, finance, investments, properties, anything to do with money. Okay. These are mine from hoping to have in wealth and success. I let go of fear of failure. I accept that failures may happen. I see failures as growth opportunities. Okay, now we're taking for money and career everything we've already got on the table and we're adding another layer. So I want you to look at your money and career in terms of that round and around card. Okay, do I kind of get my finances in order and then I'm back to square one? If that keeps happening for me, you know, I get some savings and the washing machine breaks down. I achieve a certain level in my career and then I slide back down. Whatever it is for you, I want you to really look at that and look at your relationship with success and money, right? The golden book here, right? From hoping to have in the formula to wealth and success will help you with that. If you are finding that you're going round and around in circles, you're never quite getting there, there's something in the way and there's a block there that we need to clear. Okay, so that's a step-by-step instruction guide to help you. So in terms of money and career, there is been kind of I'm nearly there and then I slide back, and there's something that I've judged to be a failure, and I want you to come out of that failure energy and move it into it was a growth opportunity. What have I learned from this? Right, let's say with this this is an addiction and you're spending a lot of money on it, gambling, smoking, drinking, and it's wasting your money, and you go, that's it, I'm done, and then you slide back in and I failed again. I don't want you to look at it as failure. Say, okay, I was nearly there. There's something that I just need to find, that missing piece, and I'll be able to do it. I see failures as growth opportunities, okay? If you went for a job and you didn't get it, you didn't fail. You have got something that either that wasn't the right job for you, it wasn't aligned for you, or there's a skill or something missing that you can gain so that you are ready. See it as a growth opportunity, okay? Let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck. Tell me about money and career for my Scorpios, please. Okay, so we've got the Death card. You showing up here. This is ending. This failure, this, I'm a failure. No, you're absolutely not. If you're in that energy, it's not true. It's a false belief. Get rid of it. Okay? You're a star. You're a success. And any failures that you've had in the past were simply growth opportunities. So whatever this round and around, unfinished symphony, stuck failure crap, that's done. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that swear word. Sorry. But it is rubbish. Okay? So it's done. This is you showing up, giving this reading extra power with the Death card. Transformation, shifts, changing. So the career is changing. The money is changing. What was stuck is now releasing. Okay, tell me more. Knight of Pentacles. So here he is again. I'm building something solid for the future, and whatever was going round and around this time is going to release, so that my Knight of Pentacles can go all the way and not come back to the beginning again in a circle. This time it's going ahead. This time I am moving to success. Okay, thank you. We've got the Queen of Wands. Was there another card under there? No. With the Ten of Pentacles. That's lovely. To see the Ten of Pentacles in a money and career reading is fabulous, because of course this is the money, Ten of Pentacles. This is the abundance. This is the prosperity. This is also family, inheritances, estates, things like that. So the Queen of Wands showing up is fabulous, because there she is, knowing her worth, knowing she's a success, feeling that dynamic, determined, I've got this, I can do it energy, to be able to move towards that Ten of Pentacles. So whatever this cycle was that's been going round and around is breaking now. You're moving towards that long-term stability, and you're doing it from a place of dynamic, determined self-worth, self-value. She knows her worth. She's also very attractive. And I don't just mean in terms of the way she looks. You know, if she's going for a job, she stands out from the crowd as being somebody that we want her to work for us. Male or female, don't worry about the gender. But this is about feeling very confident, that self-belief. You know, I know what I'm worth, and I'm worth my Ten of Pentacles. Not the 4 or the 5 or the 6. I want the 10. I'm really stepping up your game here. Okay, Scorpio, you're stepping up your game. Tell me more about money and career for my Scorpios, please. Oh, wow. We got the Empress. Abundance, creativity, positivity, love, beauty. We're in this, I love my job, I love what I do, I'm loving my life, and that energy of everything is just coming together is what actually pulls everything together. So the Empress for you in terms of money and career is a wonderfully creative card. She sows the seeds, and what she's sowing the seeds into is fertile ground, and they grow. So things are moving forward now. If you've been going round and around with your property, trying to sell it, or your investments, or trying to get a loan and it's just not happening, this is the time now where we are moving forward in a very beautiful and positive way. It's lovely. All right, Scorpio, let's have a look at loving connections. Okay, so these are mine from hoping to having loving connections. Now, this is, it can be romantic, but it can also be platonic. It's anything to do with relationships, okay, connections. I am building a more fulfilling, enriching, connected life for myself. That's lovely. So that's your affirmation. I am building a more fulfilling, enriching, connected life for myself. Okay, so this can be community, friendships, groups that you may join. This can be relationships that you already have with your partner, making them stronger, more enriching, more fulfilling. And for those of you single who want love and connections, you're aligning yourself with, I'm building a more fulfilling, enriching, connected life. Okay, very often they're just saying to me, some of you will focus on dating and meeting somebody through a date, all right, and that's great, and that can absolutely happen. But it can also happen by building a more connected life, expanding your social circle, making new friends, joining new things, and through that, a friend of a friend who's the second cousin of somebody's aunt, and we meet somebody. So allow it to come through from different sources, all right, and not just from one source. Open up to it all. Okay, good. Right, let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Tell me more about loving connections for my Scorpios. Now, bear in mind, you've got the round and around and the unfinished symphony that can also be playing into this part of the reading as well. Okay. Oh, we got the Two of Cups again. Okay. So we got the Two of Cups here. I had the Two of Cups here again, and now we've got it again 3 times on the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is heart-centered energy, loving energy, connected energy, romantic for some of you, yes, but it's self-love, loving life, loving your connections, reaching out to people, wanting to connect. This is love, and we're in the loving part of the reading. So the love is here for you. I want you to reach out for it. Oh, we've got the Hierophant. Wow. Okay. So for some of you, this is about marriage, long-term committed partnerships, or a partnership that you are finding that can go all the way. And that can also include friendships. You know, when we meet somebody and they're my new best friend, this could be a lifelong friendship, lifelong, because the Hierophant is about long-term security, stability, also contracts, things that are very stable, right? So we're moving our love life, our connected life, our friendship life into something really stable. We're expressing ourselves, we're in our star energy. You're clear in your goals. I want better connections. I want a more fulfilling, enriching, connected life. And that is what I am now bringing in. This looks very positive for love and for romance. Okay. We've got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Hearts. So we're really in our heart energy. Your heart open. Your heart ready to connect. Compassion. Maturity. Stability. She's not tears and tantrums. She is very stable, zen and calm. She's been through it and out the other side and grown from that, right? She's seen her failures as growth opportunities, and she's allowed herself to really come into a lovely, warm, connected heart space. So underneath this, we have got Justice with the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This is very positive for loving connections, guys. Really is. The Justice card is legal matters, marriage. This is fairness, balance, everything coming into a karmic balance. And with the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Wands next to it, this is my wishes, my hopes, my goals, my dreams. What is the wish? What is the goal? It's to have this new beginning, the Ace of Wands, which is passionate and fiery and positive and enthusiastic and energized, and it feels absolutely amazing. So love and connections is looking fantastic for Scorpio for May. Okay, now in terms of your money and career, what was stuck, what was going round and around is coming to an end, and you are moving forward towards abundance beautifully. 10 of Pentacles with the Empress, that's a wow for abundance. Okay, so whatever in your general reading, your general energy here, that round and around is coming to a close. So work it. Focus on the answers flowing to you. If there's any confusion or gaps in your knowledge, the knowledge is there. We just got to tap into it and find it. So focus on that and move yourself forward, because this is the time. All right. All right. Let's finish off with an angel message. And these are the Oracle of the Angels. Final messages for Scorpio, please. Receptivity. Be open to receive. Be open to receive, okay? To receive the answers, to receive love, to receive the abundance, to receive the ideas for creativity. Just be open to receive with that receptivity card. and keep moving towards the light, because you are in the middle of a huge transformation. Beautiful. I mean, Scorpio, you know, if anybody can do transformations, it's you, my lovely people. That net around her is coming off. Whatever that round and around was, whatever that stuck energy was, it's going. You are releasing it. You are letting it go. You are moving towards the light, the positivity, the higher vibration, the purity. You are shifting yourself forward. So be open to receive the energy you need, the love you need, the light, the answers. Just allow it to come, because it is moving towards you right now. Okay? All right, my beautiful people, that's what I have for you. I'll be back in about 3 weeks with another reading for Scorpio, but don't forget, every Friday I post a collective message. Don't worry that it doesn't say Scorpio on it. There'll be something in there for you. And I will see you soon. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.